So interesting to be in the US right now, because not that long ago, so many of us were terrified about the rights of human beings across our nation, wondering who was going to be our next president. And now, through a turn of events and a broken piece of glass that no one could have guessed would ever have taken place, we saw Biden eventually step down and Kamala Harris take his place. And suddenly, hope is a light in the US again. Hope is a light started by Black women, as per usual. And we are seeing hearts all over begin to glow again. We are seeing hope. We are seeing communities begin to grow, trust, build together. And while all of this is going on, while the script has flipped, right? And we're like, oh, we're in the good place now. I scroll through my FYP and it's like, oh, we've shifted timelines. I'm like, oh, babe, because you're going to fly over the pond to the UK and then you are going to see all of the alt-right folks burning down hostels and places where immigrants are housed. And these mobs, these groups of people, just like you would see in The Simpsons, are going through the streets. They're pulling people out of cars. They are beating up minorities. And it is all around a wildly unsafe place to be for anyone who does not align with the white, patriarchal, capitalistic idea of valuable and worthy. And so it's interesting to see these places flip-flop, and for us to so easily in the United States forget all of the turmoil almost, right, that we've been through. And let's not look away. Let's not look away at what is happening in the UK. Let's not look away at the hate that still lives all around us simply because we lack empathy, we lack awareness, we're not connected with ourselves or others, and society has worked hard to keep us that way in the nuclear family, all separated, independent, hustling, exhausted, and separated and alone and scared and feeling worthless, and all fighting for what we think is ours. And this is still the bad place, but we're here to heal it, to change it, one step at a time. Let's not forget how easy it is to slide back down that slope. Let's not forget that just because we've been there once doesn't mean we can't go back. Let's not forget. Let's keep moving forward. Let's support each other. We have the internet. We can communicate just like that. We can know what is happening just like that. We do no longer have to live through something to understand its impact or its consequence. You can go on here, scroll through the search page, a few videos, and find exactly the outcome that you are wondering about. There is no longer wholly unique experiences that we have as human beings, even in societies, even in these communities. And so it's important that we pay attention. It's important that we see. It's important that we don't get caught up just in the horrors or just in the hope, and that we continue to hold it all together so that we can move forward towards healing, so that in the US, we don't go back to what the UK is in the midst of right now.